Great.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us about your character?
I would love to.
Okay.
Yeah, Raw, 2 W's. He was a were-dog. It's like a werewolf, but the dog version. He says stuff like, "Oh, that's gnarly," and "Man, I just got kicked in the nards." Basically, his whole vocabulary starts with "nar." It's a good time.
Yeah. So what made you pick Dave for this pivotal role?
I feel like the role picked him.
Really? Okay.
That was the crazy thing. I mean, in terms of, we are so blessed with this cast because, these are characters that Daniel and I started writing, over like 5 years ago. But when meeting, like Dave, when we first met and pitched you the project, there was something in Raw. He's a very funny character, but there's this kind of vulnerable element and this enthusiasm for friendship that is underneath all of his nards talk. That he is just, there's this excitement to connect. And Dave is just, like I said, electric. Like Dave's incredibly, his joy and energy is incredibly infectious. And so, we just knew right at the beginning, Dave's perfect.
Dave's the man. He's a lone wolf or lone dog, but he gets kind of involved in this pack. And I wanted to know, Dave, if you wanted to talk about that, what it was like playing this character that has a lot of ego, but then sort of wants to be part of a group.
Yeah, I mean, without giving too much away, like he is someone on the surface who is kind of posturing and pretending maybe he's more confident than he really is, which I relate to in this moment. But like deep down, he's the only were-dog on the island. He's lonely. People don't quite understand him, and so he experiences this like incredible night with these two, and he just wants to hold on to that for dear life.
Right. I mean, we saw how amazing this movie looks, particularly in that clip. For the actors, like, what did these two tell you about how the movie was going to look, and then what did you think when you started to see it come in?
I mean, we saw. You guys can go. I've been talking too much.
Dave, come on.
I was honestly blown away. I mean, they explained it, and it was obviously I was excited, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see the colors and everything. But the way they described my character, I had an image in my head, and when I saw what she looked like, it was dead on.
Wow.
Like, it was honestly insane. It was like the craziest, like, meant to be sort of deja vu. Yeah, everything. Literally, I had the vision of her in my head already. So it was like a aha moment for me.
Yeah.
I had the same exact experience. They had like described what my character looked like, and I had imagined like this schoolgirl with very like straight, long black hair, my mom brushing my hair while telling me to study hard. And funny enough, there's a scene exactly like that. And so, yeah, they were so great about paying attention to detail. There's so many little Easter eggs throughout the movie that will make every Filipino person that watches the film just feel a little kilig on the inside because it's like,
come on, guys.
They thought of this.
I mean, what's kind of amazing about the process of animation in general as an actor is like, in live action, it's like we're on set every day, we're getting kind of a vibe, a feeling for how things are going. You can kind of anticipate like how the final product will turn out. But with animation, it's like, I came in maybe 10 times to record.
Over what, 2 years or something? Or?
Maybe, yeah, 1.5 to 2 years.
Yeah.
But these guys have been working on the movie on and off for the last 5 years. So they're doing so much stuff that we are not privy to. So when we saw the final version of the movie, it's like, first off, just so blown away by the visuals, this world they created, and this tone. Like, it's so heartwarming and nostalgic and genuinely laugh out loud funny. And I just remember sitting there the first time seeing it and being like, I can't believe I'm a part of this, that I get to be in this cool movie. Like, this is one of the coolest things I've ever been in. I wouldn't just say that.
how did you guys sort of describe the movie to them? I mean, I imagine there is some difficulty there going like, it's gonna have anime influences, it's gonna be in the night, tell me, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think so much of Daniel and I, like our style is to just see how far we can push things and really chase, like, what's the movie about and how can you show that and kind of experience that in a new way. And telling this movie is about memories. It's about how we experience memories. And when you work in animation, you're like, things can look any number of different ways. And so one of the fun parts is in the retelling of certain memories throughout the movie, we decided to push the styles of animation. Just like when we remember stuff, we'll picture it differently. And so, like when Ra recounts certain details of the night, it may turn to a Dragon Ball Z style flashback, because that's how he sees things.
I do remember the first meeting I had with the guys, and they were referencing, the structure of The Hangover, which you kind of saw in that previous clip, and the themes, the friendship themes in Superbad, and these references they were making for this animated movie. I was like, you're speaking my language, let's go. And so, don't worry, 4-quadrant movie, this is for the kids too.
It's a hard PG. Yeah,
it's a hard PG.
Yeah. And you guys were drawing inspiration, and the animators were drawing inspiration from their recording sessions. Do you want to talk about that? And I want to know from the actors.
Yeah.
You see yourself in the characters.
Oh, and the animators, they were just having a blast with the treasure trove of performances from her, Liza, and Dave. And even as something as broad as Dave, when you go like crazy, they love your expressions. And then Liza and her, when you get like vulnerable as well, they love seeing just like the subtle like eye blinks and eye darts. It's pretty amazing, and thank you guys again for such an amazing, like, vulnerable and entertaining performance that really elevated the whole crew, and that you'll see just from the work you talk about that we see on screen. So much love was poured into this, and you really feel it from all the artists and all the cast. Thank you.
Last thing I'll say, and then I'm going to give up this mic. Just going off what he was saying, like off of our kind of expressions, like what I didn't even know what was happening. To be truthful, is it called a lipstick camera?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this tiny camera that's pointed at us while we're recording, and so the animators, tell me if I'm wrong, the animators would watch that footage and actually match our expressions while we were performing the lines. Yeah.
100%.
That's it.
I actually,
That's it for Dave Franco.
I actually noticed that the animators kind of picked up some of my like random gestures, like because I wear glasses too, so you'll notice Raisa do this a couple of times, like pushing up her glasses.
Yeah.
That's a matter of
Liza, keep the glasses on.
Yeah.
And her, like, you full method, because there's a scene where she's just eating spicy, like, chips. And for her, we were just like, mind eating this, but you didn't mind. I think you even cracked open the bag before we started shooting.
Can I eat now?
And afterwards, too. You're like, can I take this to go?
Like, let me practice this.
It's the first time eating chips in a recording booth has been encouraged. Yeah.
It's spicy too.
Yeah.
But as an overall, you think of animation, you think of voice acting, but the performances that we got from our whole cast were holistic, where we would encourage them to act, to be there in between the lines that we're recording, because we knew we have these amazing animators who are going to pick up on all these nuances and really ground the character.
Yeah. And it must have been nice for you guys to actually help develop the character in that way too, right?
Fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. I didn't know until like the second or third session that there was a camera. I think I went into the live room and I saw myself and I was like, you guys are looking at my expressions on this big screen inside the control room. I kind of freaked out, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even asked one time if I could come to DreamWorks to be like an intern for the day, and they were like, yeah, sure. And so I came and I got to see all the different departments, and it just gave me a new respect for the process. And I got to
talk about that.
I got to move Joe's face a little bit. That was so much fun. Yeah, it was like the coolest experience.
Now, are you thinking about another career change? You want to be a background?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm already on it. I might be one of the storyboarders.
Ooh, I love that.
I just wanted to say something real quick about Dave. Oh man, you're always bringing it, Dave. Where I remember like our assistant Ethan was like, "Hey Dave, we got lemon, we got lemon water, we got honey," and you're like, "Give it to me all, I'll take it all." Oh, like you leave it all in the room.
I treat it like a workout. Like I like the first time I came in, I think I was wearing like, I wanted to present myself well in the first time meeting the guys, and I came in like a nice sweater or something, and then by the end of the session I'm dripping sweat, and it's just like,
We're gonna need more Kleenex.
what I realized, this is maybe just a personal thing, but for me, I think I excel the most in animation when if I walk away from a session and feel like, wow, I really embarrassed myself today, that's a win.
Your sweater was torn. It was, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Do you guys want to see another clip? You want to set this up?
Yeah, so this is when Joe and Risa have just met this were-dog Raw, and they have, as it was set up in the first clip, they've lost their portal key, this way to get back to the real world. And Raw hung out with them last night. Maybe he's reliable. And so they proceed to ask him what happened last night, and we get to see into Raw's head a little bit.
Okay, here we go. This is what made Dave Franco sweaty. Let's see.